penveu is an affordable handheld device that makes projectors and large screen displays interactive. Any flat surface from pull-down screens to flat panel displays becomes an interactive whiteboard. Use the penveu system with your computer, your projection device, and display. The penveu system will work with your content, favorite applications, or even without a computer. Penveu is both a digital pen and a mouse. Use the pen to write, draw, and highlight. The view connects the computer to the display and also acts as a charging station and a carrying case for the pen. The dock provides convenient, accessible recharging. Charge the pen battery before use. Charge the pen in the view or the dock. When all 4 lights are blue, the pen battery is fully charged. Installing penveu is easy. Attach one end of the VGA cable already connected to your projector or display to the port on the back of the view labeled display. Attach the VGA cable provided with the penveu system to the port on the back of the view labeled PC and the other end to the VGA port on the computer. Insert the USB cable provided with the penveu system to the USB port on the back of the view and the other end to a USB port on the computer. Plug in the power adapter to the back of the view and an electrical outlet. The view must be plugged into a power supply when in use. Each time you remove your pen from the view, the communication indicator located above the camera on the pen illuminates, as well as the communication indicator visible on the top of the view. Follow the Connect the Pen instructions shown on the screen. Hold the pen perpendicular to the display screen with the camera on top and touch the pen tip anywhere on the display screen until you hear a beep and feel the pen vibrate. The beep indicates a successful connection between the pen and the view. The beep will be followed by a message box that appears briefly. The box indicates the connection score, which is typically 5 or greater. During the Connect the Pen process, if the connection is unsuccessful, or if a low connection score is received, a message box will appear indicating possible connection problems. Press the Capture button to display a helpful instruction screen. The Help screen provides tips and corrective actions you can take to optimize your display for the best penveu performance. Penveu is both a digital pen and a mouse. The mode of operation is selected using the silver Mode button. Easily switch between mouse mode and pen mode. When in mouse mode, the 2 upper buttons operate as left and right click buttons. The touch scroll operates as a scroll wheel. Tapping the touch scroll operates the same as pressing the scroll wheel on a traditional computer mouse. Squeezing both grips or touching the tip of the pen to the screen will also operate as a left click button. The left lower button operates as an undo or back button, while the lower right button captures the current display image and saves it to the built-in USB memory in the view. When in pen mode, the 2 lower buttons operate just like in mouse mode, undo and screen capture. There are 3 tools in pen mode: a pen, a highlighter, and an eraser. Toggle between the 3 tools by tapping the touch scroll. Change the color of the pen or highlighter by sliding your finger across the touch scroll. There are 3 ways to write using penveu. Press the tip against the surface to write directly on the display. When writing remotely or away from the display, either squeeze both grip buttons together or press the upper left button, which is the pen button. The amount of pressure applied to the grips controls the thickness of the line. Squeeze the grips more firmly to create a thicker line. While in pen mode, pressing the top right button labeled Menu will launch the menu user interface. Slide your finger along the touch scroll to highlight the desired option. Press the pen button to select and advance to the next wheel. Press the undo back button to return to the previous wheel or exit the menu user interface. The first option is the pen tool. The next wheel selects one of 9 colors, and the third wheel selects the line thickness. The next option is the highlighter. The highlighter has 6 colors and 2 line thicknesses. The third is the eraser and can either be thick or thin. As a reminder, you can also select pen, highlighter, or eraser, as well as the color, by using the touch scroll. Line thickness can be controlled by pressing the grips more firmly. The next menu option allows you to clear everything written on the display while keeping the background. Select Yes on the next wheel to confirm that you will like to clear the display. You can also clear everything written on the display by pressing and holding the Undo Back button for 3 seconds. The whiteboard option lets you control your background. There are several options of whiteboard backgrounds. None means the background will be the current image displayed on your computer. White will show a completely white board. Green will show an authentic green board, and black will show a black board. For each of the background options, you can select lines, line grid, or dot grid. Finally, you have the ability to save your work, or work in progress, on the built-in USB memory in the view connected to the computer. The default is to save without clearing your work. However, you can also save and clear your work at the same time. To open your saved screen captures, press the menu button and select the Load option. The second wheel will show a chronological list of all images stored, with the most recent saved capture highlighted. Under the second wheel is a window that shows a thumbnail image, allowing you to view the highlighted image before loading or deleting. Once you retrieve your previous work, you can continue from where you left off and even erase what you've done before. The Settings option allows you to customize various functions on the penveu system. Please consult the user guide for detailed instructions. As you can see, the user interface is very simple and intuitive. To update the penveu system, place the pen inside the view and connect the view to a computer using the USB cable. Further instructions can be found at update.penveu.com. We hope you enjoy using penveu.